Hey guys, welcome back to episode 6 of Being in My 20s. I'm P, and today we're going to talk about 2025 wrap-ups and my 2026 goals. But first, let's talk about what has been happening with the fact I've been gone for so long and everything else. But how are you guys? How are you? I hope that 2025 has treated all of you so well and that you all got hot and sexy because I know I did. Guys, from my last few videos, I think this is my steep. I don't want to say this is my peak. This can't be my peak. There's no way. This is just like the healthier, more happier version, I guess, out of like everyone in those videos. And I think my hair has gotten so long and luscious. And I have red glasses, and this is my makeup. I've just gotten so pretty. I really do think that. I think like the fact that I feel that way is because I think so much has changed in me personality wise and how I view things has changed a little bit, but I really do feel like some type of connection with myself, but also don't, which we will get into later. But there's like, I feel like as P, I have blossomed so beautifully. I think like am, I think I'm just healing from everything and it's really great. So I really do hope that everyone had a great 2025. By the time this gets posted, I think it's gonna be like New Year's, so happy 2026. Isn't that crazy? I have a nephew being born in 2026 and I'm terrified because I'm gonna be so fucking old to them. Like, what do you mean? I then and then in 4 years it'll be 2030. Like to think that we're hitting like 30s soon is crazy. I'm gonna be 30s in my 30s. That'd be cool. 2030 in my 30s. Because in my 20s right now. Which, by the way, I hope everyone has been enjoying this series so far. I know I've been gone for a while, but I feel like each time I come back, something has changed that I just want to share with you guys. Like things about myself, my thought processes, like just like everything. I feel like I come back with new materials, which is nice. And I also come back with less motivation to come back here because I just feel like you guys deserve so much better from me. Every video I've made is in my drafts, and I just don't think it's good enough because I think the things that I want are out of my skill level, and I don't know how to cope with that. And I tend to forget the whole point of this podcast is the fact that it's like a video diary. It's when I first started the series being in my 20s, it was just I don't know. I don't know if you guys remember the PCAS or for newer people there I had a podcast that was called the PCAST. Like this is like a separation from the PCAST. And the PCAST involved like my ex and my friends. Like it was just like a whole different thing where we just chatted about things, which was fine. But being in my 20s is just more personal. I feel like when I started it, I was like in a different place. I was just a whole different person than I am now. Like the first episode versus the sixth episode, like I'm so much happier. I am so much healthier, and I couldn't have been more grateful for everything that has brought me here. And I need to remember like I'm I'm documenting my 20s. Like nothing is perfect in your 20s. Oh my god, it's so not perfect. It's so fucking scary. I fucking hate it. Being in your 20s kind of suck. It sucks, but it's also such a learning experience that I would never change it for the world. I can't wait to like watch all of these back and like get to know the changes I've gone. Like you guys, like it's kind of cool actually. I go through so many different phases, and that's what your 20s is all about. I started this podcast when I was 22, I think, like being in my 20s. I think I was 22, 21, like around that age. And who I was at 21 is not who I am now at 23, and those 2 years really made the difference. And I'm just so happy I've been documenting it, and I wish I could document it more, and I'm gonna try harder. I really want to make more videos. I like to make vlog videos, but I don't post them. I really don't because they're like different snippets throughout my week or the months or like the events that I go to. And I don't know. I just never post them because I don't think anyone wants to see them. I don't know why. I should just do that. But we'll see what happens. Usually I just take random clips of things, so I need to figure that out. I do know that I'm really excited to talk about 2025 with you guys. I feel like so much has happened and it'll be a lot of fun to discuss. So, let's get started. First of all, I have a coffee. I'm also recovering from a cold, so if you hear me sniffling, just I'm really sorry, okay? Just can you just forgive me, okay? I'm sorry. But I do have a coffee. Cold brew. I like Wawa's cold brew than I like their iced coffee. That's just me, but I get like the sweet cream and I add brown sugar and almond milk and it's oh so yummy. So I love that. I've been like milking that for a couple of hours, so that's really nice to just have a coffee. I have so much to say, but I also have nothing to say. I've been trying to remake this so many times, and I don't know what makes me nervous. I think it's because right now, okay, I have a list. I have a list of things that I want to talk about, things I hated about this year, things I love about this year, and my 2026 goals. Because I really want to stay organized for this video because I need to be more organized in these videos because you guys just hear snippets about things and not like more. And I know I don't do that, so I'm hoping I do that this time. I think I'm also just really bad at like giving details and like following up with things because I just put them out there rather than like explain. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm gonna try to stick on the topics I want to talk about, okay? I'm gonna try my best. And hopefully, we get everything that we need to get covered. So let's talk about it. This year, I got a digital camera for my birthday. Guys, I had an amazing birthday actually. Being 20, turning 23 was awesome. I went to Topgolf for my 23rd birthday. My best friend just like planned the entire thing. I didn't even know I wanted to do these things for my birthday. Like she just it's so wonderful having someone that knows you so well. Like it's awesome. But yeah, I got a digital camera for my birthday. We went to the Top Golf, which was amazing. I love Top Golf. We haven't gone since, but it was so much fucking fun. I loved it. And then we went to Franklin Institute. And we went to the planetarium and I saw my birthday in the sky. Like it was awesome. I enjoyed that so much. But I got a digital camera and it's been absolutely life-changing. I fucking love it. I love this digital camera. I adore it. I don't remember the brand on top of my head, so I'll just put it here. Do it. Fuck yeah. Thumbs up. Yeah. I think everyone should get a digital camera. I really do think that. I think everyone should. The one I have was like $100 and it's the love of my life. I would get another digital camera because of it. Like it's so good. I love it so much. I think the one thing I do love about it is how it opened this door that I didn't know I would enjoy. I didn't know I would enjoy photography that much or um sort of capturing the essence of people. I didn't know I wanted to do that. I think photography is such a beautiful art form, and I think everyone should get a digital camera because of how cool it is. And you just like don't understand how much I fucking love this digital camera. Like, guys, I made a whole new Instagram account just so I could post all my digital prints. Like all my digital photos, I like made that Instagram account because I just feel so obnoxious on my other one that like this one is just so much more personal. There's so much more love in it. I put my entire heart and soul when I take pictures of people. Like there's so much love when it comes to all my digital photos, like I just absolutely adore it. I feel like it captures everything that I ever wanted to show that I feel right on a photo. Like it's perfect. Let me show you a few. So it's so much fun. Look, like I love it. Well, that's me and my friends. And I just like capture everything. Like there's just so much love in every single post that how can I not like how can I not share that? You know? I absolutely love it. I think it's I think everyone should get a digital camera. I really do think that. And I take videos on my digital camera. The only thing I have a problem with the video taking is that when I put it into my Google Drive, and I download it onto my phone, the videos don't show up. But I figured that out, so it's fine, but it's a lot. It's a tedious like way to do it, but it works out. I really like the way my videos look on my digital camera because it gives such a different vibe. More like home movie in a way. That's what I want to give. Like that's the vibe I'm going for. Like with my photos and everything, they're homey, cozy, like home photos, home videos, like album, family photo type of vibe where you just have people you love in it and it's awesome. Because when my nephew grows up, like he'll see them and I'll like we have photo albums now and it's so awesome to create your own things and have a place for your memories. Like I love the physical copies of them. It's my favorite. I absolutely adore them. Another thing I did this year was I went to a lot of festivals. I don't know why, but we went to a lot of festivals. Like we New Hope Peddlers Village, which is where Zayn from One Direction lives. He lives in New Hope. Guys, he does. Someone else also, I think it's like the Hadids or something. Some other multi-millionaire lives in New Hope. Like they're local. So we went to a lot of festivals. We went to Apple Festival, we went to Peach Festival, we went to Oktoberfest, we went to Fall Fest. Like it was just festivals, 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 and it was so much fun. Had so much fun. I love going to festivals. I think it's so much fun to walk around the shops, to hang out, to get a little drink, to walk around. Like it's just so much fun and I enjoy it. I love going to them. I do regret not going to any of the art festivals. I don't think I've been to an art festival this year, which is really sad. But with how many festivals I went, like, compared, I'm satisfied. But 2026, I'm gonna go to an art festival along with the rest of these festivals. I also think that's what your 20s are for, is to experiment in that way. I think it's so important to revisit things that you hate when you have a different like approach to life again. Like when you or at least like as someone who is on this journey of like self-improving and figuring out like my mental health and like who I am as a person, like I really think this is such a great exercise for that because you never really know what you hate. Like I used to hate winter a lot. I was not a winter person. I don't have the gear for winter. I like don't have the heart and soul for winter. But I had so much fun last winter. We went sledding, we like laid in, like I had proper snow gear, and it was just so much fun because I was with my friends and I fell in love with the idea of winter and that was so wonderful. Like I adore it. Like right now I'm chilling. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of things that I used to hate, now I love. I went to the aquarium this year. It was so much fun. It was such an experience. I feel like I went there for the first time and I'm really glad to go with my family. Like, I fucking love the aquarium. Oh my God, it was so cool. I love looking at fishes. I love looking at the sea creatures. I like touching things in the thing. I don't know what that was about. I think I'm gonna turn off reaction. That was weird. Boom. That was funny. Sorry, guys. I wanted to try one last reaction for turn it off. But yeah, I loved the aquarium. It was so much fun. I'm gonna go again next year. Like, it's so much fun. I love it. expensive, yes. And the one we went to, they had a nice little like pier, and we took photos there, and it was so awesome. I loved it. It had great lighting. It was such a perfect like. It was such a good time. I had so much fun. Yeah. So a lot of the things I've done in 2025 is really reassess my passions and what I want for the future. I'm really aiming for stability. And for the longest time, if you, if guys, if you knew me before my podcast days, before everything, like all of my friends will attest to this. I have such a hard time figuring out what I want in the future. And maybe this is TMI, but this, for me, I used to, this is weird to bring up, but during my teens, I like suffered with really severe depression, obviously undiagnosed. If my family had anything to do with it, they would rather just not diagnose me, get me diagnosed and the help. But I was severely depressed, and that's something I'm ashamed of. I'm grateful for where I am now. I'm grateful that nothing has I didn't do anything stupid. I'm so happy that didn't happen. But because of that, I've never really planned past the age 18. And which is really sad to say, but it is the truth. Like, I feel like when you have such a mindset of not continuing your life past a certain age, like you are already accepting, like, I don't need to plan for the future because there's no future there. It's really hard to like figure it out now in your 20s. And I'm really grateful for the support system I have and for these coping mechanisms that I've created for myself and everything that I've been through. I'm obviously not ashamed of it, like, but it is really hard to figure it out. And especially when I'm surrounded by so many people in my life that I just admire because they're so talented, they're so smart, and I'm just not any of that. And it was hard. It was really hard. But this year I really took the time to address and figure out what I want because notoriously I was back and forth between science and art. And every time I talk to someone about college or when they bring up college and they ask about my major, I say those things and I don't think I should anymore. I don't know why I over explain myself. I should just say I'm not in college because I'm not in college. And that's also something I'm just not ashamed, but I'm just like, uh, uh, you know? But yeah, because of how I had my mindset to figure out what I want at an age where a lot of people my age are kind of already knowing in a way, like not everyone knows, but they're more secure with it, if that makes sense. I feel like I never got the time, at least in my situation, I never got the time to find that security because I did move out at a young age. I am paying for myself. I have a full-time job and I I don't have like the luxuries to be a full-time student or to go back to school without it affecting me financially, if that makes sense. So I'm at like a tough age where I just never I'm at an age where it feels like a plateau, where my career feels that way. So, with that in mind, I just I just been a barista my entire time, like my entire life, just trying to figure it out. And I've come to the conclusion I want to make art. And I know I said that last time, but listen. I want to make art, but with how everything is and how I am, I also want to teach. I want to teach art. I think it'll be so much fun. I want to teach like elementary to middle school. I just feel like I really want to teach middle school, honestly, because I think it would be a lot of fun. Maybe even high school. I don't know. I just want to teach. I think I would teach middle school, honestly. Yeah, I would teach middle school. The reason why, here's my reason. It's because I really want to be someone that can be counted on. And I think teachers are a great part of that. Teachers are so, like, right now, okay, let me talk about my job first. I changed my job career this year, and I'm now an assistant teacher at a preschool. Yay! It's scary. It's so fucking scary. I'm scared. It was scary. It was so scary at first because I've been such like a long time barista, and this felt like such a big girl job, if that makes sense, where I really didn't want to fail. But as I continue going to work and everything, and it's so wonderful. It's so wonderful. I enjoy the kids that I have. I enjoy seeing them, enjoy hanging out with them. I love hanging out with kids. They're so funny. They're so funny. And it's so hard to not laugh when they say something funny because they got some good jokes. They got some good bits. It's funny to do bits with them. Like I fucking love taking care of these kids because they're so silly and they think I'm silly. So it's just so much fun. And I know people joke about it, but I truly am one of those people that took up teaching because I feel like these kids are teaching me. I'm always learning so much from them. I really value the time and care when it comes to these kids because it's teaching me life skills that I need to be more aware of. And by that, I mean, I work with babies and like 2 year olds. Sometimes like the older kids, like older toddlers and stuff. But the thing is with that is that it requires a lot of patience. And for me, I feel like I always give up a lot or I just don't have enough patience for that kind of stuff where I get really frustrated and I can't fully, what's that word? I don't know. I can't really like explain my feelings well because for me, I like shut down. And not like with the kids. It's not with the kids. It's just like in real life. Like when it comes to like people I'm close with or problems that I have, like work, personal, anything, I just like don't do anything about it. I don't stand up for myself. I don't do anything, which is like the fuck. But I've been working through that obviously this year and I've become a lot better at like addressing my needs and just being a bit more selfish, honestly. I've been told I'm not selfish enough, but I've been trying to be more selfish about what I care about, putting myself first and things like it's a work in progress. It's really hard, honestly, to stand up for yourself. It's so fucking hard. But lately, with this job, it's been teaching me how to really solidify that. Not with like standing up for myself, but just speaking up for myself. And I'm the adult there. It really helps me get my shit together. That's what it does. And so I'm so grateful for these kids because you learn so much from them. You really do. And I love being a teacher and I really do think this is something I want to do in the future and I'm really excited for it. I have big plans, maybe not for this year, but definitely big plans. I'm gonna get my CDA, which is a Child Development Associates, and I want to go back to school for teaching and then minoring in art because I still want to implement art into my everyday life and to my everyday interactions with the kids. Like, I think art is so important. It's been so important to me. I have so many different art forms that I take over, and I think it's just such a great way of expressing feelings, and I love it. I really do think that this is something that I want to do, and it's so great to feel secure in that way. Like, I feel like I have so many passions, and I feel like I always get pulled in so many directions about what I can be and like what I should be because, you know, people will tell you have so much potential or that your dreams are a waste of time because in this economy, it's you're not going to make any money. But so what? Like, I won't make money either way. I'm going to struggle either way. So why not just be happy? But like, I need to figure out where to put that happiness along with something more reasonable, if that makes sense. Like, I understand that following my dreams, it's great. I'm obviously going to try to keep making art. I love making art. I just don't do anything with it. Like, it's so annoying actually. I just like make art and then I like give it away or I'll just like hide it somewhere. Like I don't know. They're always really half finished also. But yeah, with that in mind, there's just always there's always a good backup plan. Or actually, I just honestly, okay, my real thoughts about this is that things happen for a reason. Things really do fall into place once you take it seriously. I think that was it for me was that I just wanted to go back to school, but I didn't know for what. I wanted to have a career, but I didn't know what. I wanted so many things, and I just didn't know how to achieve it because I didn't have a purpose. There was no purpose. I just knew I wanted to make art and that I liked science. And whatever, like, I don't understand. I think science is a hobby for me. I just like science as a hobby, I guess. But once I really started solidifying things and really started thinking, like, okay, what can I do with art? Because obviously, making art as a career for me has not been working. So I need to figure out what branch is right for me. Like, I feel like art is so broad. At least for me, I think I like went too broad with it. I didn't specify. And once I did specify, it was just, it all fell into place. And everything feels so great. And I'm really hopeful for the future now, and I'm really excited for this career that I'm going for, and I wish you guys wish me luck. Hope you guys wish me luck because I'm terrified. Um, I'm terrified now that I have like a purpose and a route, if that makes sense. Everything's so different now. Everything's like, oh, okay. Now that we know, let's get it started. Like now I'm gonna try to go back to school. I'm gonna get my CDA. I'm gonna be doing things and I feel like an adult. It's crazy. I I'm just really happy for this direction that I'm moving in. And if you're someone that just doesn't know, it's okay. Like it really is. I know I was talking about how like it made me feel like everything was not okay and I felt like a fucking loser. Not in those words, but that's how I do feel. I feel like a fucking loser. But the thing is that I realized that I was worrying so much about what I could fix and like what I wish I did. And in that time, I could have been doing it. Like, this was just a leap of faith that I took and end up really liking. And sometimes you just have to just take that leap and it changes so much. Like, life isn't just about achieving, it's about failing, it's about experiencing, it's about just figuring it out and everything will be okay because as long as you're moving forward, as long as you're trying, then that's all that matters. Like, I tried so hard I tried so hard to figure it out, and this makes me happy, and I'm glad that I didn't pursue a career I didn't want, and I'm glad that I didn't take a leap in the wrong direction. And even if I did, I you can always leave it. Nothing's ever permanent, and I've realized that. I think that's what is the most important thing to take from this. Nothing is permanent. Nothing is permanent. And with that in mind, like try it. Try anything. Like if you want to be a teacher, go be a preschool teacher. That's like the best way to know if you want to teach because if you can handle those kids, what like you'll be fine. Like honestly, that's the way I think of it. Like you're building the skill sets. That's a perfect way to build your skill sets. If you want to make art, like you want to try making art, you should go to an art class. You have so much fun if you went to an art class. There's so many art classes you can like take at like the YMCA. If you look like even I think even Philly has like one of those critique clubs, which I think is really fun. I want to do it, but I don't want to carry a bunch of stuff around Philly and on the train personally. But maybe in the summer I'll try it. But you know what I mean? Like you will always fail at something, but why not just know first, you know? Just, I don't know. Take that leap. If it's a wrong one, okay. It's okay. You'll keep going. You can get out of it. We'll get you out and it'll be fine. And that's the way I see it. Is that sometimes you take a leap and if it's good, it's great. And if it's not what you wanted, then that doesn't mean you can't leave, if that makes sense. It doesn't mean that you're stuck there. It doesn't mean that you are a terrible, terrible person who just doesn't know what they want. It doesn't mean any of that. It just means that wasn't right for you. Let's try something else. So that's why I've been feeling about my career and how I've been doing that. So it's been great. That's my mindset. Is just try it. I'm gonna try it and see how it goes. If it's awesome, then it's great. If it's not, I'm glad I tried it because now I know I don't like it. And yeah, it's pretty good. I feel so sentimental now. I'm gonna get even more sappy because I feel like so much has just changed for me and I'm really seeing like the physical improvements in how I'm addressing people in my life, how I am taking care of myself, how I just really give myself the attention and love that I deserve. And it's awesome. It makes me embarrassed, actually. A little bit. I'm a little embarrassed by how much I feel towards myself about improving because, guys, I just like, it's everything has just been so different. I didn't know. I didn't know. Honestly, I thought by this time I would be married and getting ready to have kids. I'm really glad I'm not. I'm really glad I'm here experiencing everything I can before I make those big next steps. Like, marriage is so far because I haven't even like done my career yet. And I'm so excited for that more than I am about like getting married before 25, which it's crazy because that's so soon. You know? So yeah, sorry for being so sappy. Those are the things that I love about 2025. I haven't even gotten to all the things I hate. So, as much as I'm a huge lover, I am a definite hater. And I will stand by that forever. If you know me in person, I love so much. I love my friends. I love the essence of people. I love everything. But I also hate so many things. I hate jam. I hate soft fruit. I like when fruit is like slightly unripe because they're not soft. I like the crunchy of it. I don't like bananas. I hate bananas. Banana flavors. I hate when bananas are in a lunchbox and like there's the essence of banana. Anytime a banana touches something, it tastes like a banana. Like I hate that. I hate bananas. I can go a whole banana rant. Anyways, that's just like I'm just a hater, but I also love. But that's like the balance. If you're a true hater, you love things. I don't believe that you like to be a hater, you got to be a huge lover. You got to love as many things you want to be a big hater. That's what I'm saying. It's a good balance. It's good for you. But the things I hate about 2025, I girl, I don't know what happened, but at some point, I think like closer towards the fall, I started really losing myself. Like I embarrassing enough, I saw it in my music. My music wasn't fun anymore. I wasn't enjoying my playlist. I wasn't enjoying listening to music, which is crazy because I listen to music all the time. All the time. I was just like, I wasn't there. And I was also experiencing a lot of steps backwards in different areas that I've been working really hard in. Like, I know I had, I'm gonna use this word, a relapse with like my eating habits because for me, I find it really hard to consistently eat healthier meals or like a lot of meals. That's something I've been working on. Um, and I've been doing a lot better at that. But there are times if I really lose track of time, I will forget to eat. And that's just something I've been working on. I've been working on cooking more, so that way I'm eating more and that I'm eating like healthier things. And I also just like, I don't know, for I guess like I don't know if I feel that way today, honestly, but like before today, I didn't feel like myself. I felt like a different person, an imposter, honestly. And I think it started because I did my teaching career. Yeah, that's something that like is like that's the thing. I feel like I forget how much I need to motivate myself and let myself know that I deserve the things that I've earned and that I am good at my job. I just always feel like I'm not doing enough for these kids or I'm not like pushing myself hard enough to be more for these kids and that's not the case at all. I'm new to the field. I I'm just learning. Like this is just a learning curve and I just felt like such a phony. I felt like such a phony, but I'm feeling better now about it. Like I'm feeling more secure and like that I can do it, which is great because I know I can do it. I'm awesome. But that's what I hate about 2025 is I really did not find myself until I made a playlist for January. Yeah, I think that's what fixed me. That's what fixed me is my 2026 January playlist. It's so good right now. I fucking love it. It's kind of getting weird. I think because I'm like having different like phases that I know I need to like get out of. Because I know I'm not gonna feel that way in like maybe like next month. I won't feel that way. Like February. But I'm just like I want to just put every single song that I want to listen to in that playlist. But that's not good. That's how I would lose that playlist. I feel like that's why I lost a playlist once from them, like from Spotify. I love Spotify. Fuck them. But they lost my playlist. And it was a huge playlist. I had like 1,000 songs. And it was every song that like I briefly liked or like was nostalgic about. Like it was like um a, a capsule of everything. And they took it away. They took it away. And I think it's because it was so many songs. That's my theory. But it's gone. I don't have it anymore. So I'm really trying to like not do that and to just like be more aware, if that makes sense. And to just be like chill. I need to chill. I don't know. That's just how I feel about that. I just I'm feeling like okay now about it. At least about myself. I've been feeling okay. I haven't had imposter syndrome in a while, but I don't know. There's just something I hate. I also, guys, this is like a huge rant, but I've been reverting back to my government name for work because it's so hard to explain why. I think I briefly mentioned, I don't know if it's this version, but I mentioned how I've grown so much as P that right now this is P. Like, this is her. But when I left, I left myself, my, I don't want to just out myself, honestly. But I left my government name. I haven't been that person since I was 18. That's what it feels like. And I'm 23 now. And yes, that's not a lot of time, but for me, I feel like every year I've changed and I've improved so much as someone else. And to go back to her, it brings up a lot of things, honestly. And the growth difference between P and her is so insane. Like at work, I've always used P as like my professional name, my given name, just like everything. And this time I decided to not do that because I felt like I needed to I need to stop ignoring her. I feel like I really want to revisit everything she's been through and everything she's felt and give her some time and attention because I didn't, I kind of just left her. I left her behind and I went and became someone else, like a different, like this is my persona. This is someone I'm proud of. I'm not proud of the other one. Like, I don't, there are so many things I haven't fixed. And for 2026, I want to fix that. I want to feel more comfortable using that name. I want to feel like we're the same person because essentially we are the same person. I will always be P, and I was always my government name. Like, that is just something I will always be. And I hope one day I can stop calling it my government name because I want to be comfortable saying it out loud. And I know people will tell me, okay, but your preferred name, like that's your name. And I know that. But for me, it's more like I became P because it felt right. And now that I have been growing as her, I've been essentially that person for so long. Like I'm not the same girl I was as 18. And I know it sounds silly to say like, "Oh, you and your government, like what do you mean that you left your government name at like 18?" Like that, like what does that mean? Like that person, that essence is still there. And whenever I hear it, I go back to that. And I feel so stupid and young, if that makes sense. And that's something I want to work on. I don't want to be hiding away my government name, even though I am just not saying it, but people know it. Like, if you know it, you know it. If you don't, don't ask me. Don't do it. I'll tell you later. Anyways, but like, it's just, I want to feel comfortable because that is something that is a part of me. Not to say I won't be going by P anymore. Like, what? Why? I love that name. It's me. It's literally me. But it's just more like it became so personal and so guarded and so full of like unwanted feelings whenever someone who's not like my close family call me that I revert back to being her again and not the best version of her. So I want to work on that. I want that growth for her. I want her to experience life a little bit like that and slowly feel more comfortable with hearing it and being okay with it. Like, yeah, P is just a nickname. That's the feeling I want. I want that. I want I don't want to be one or the other. I just want them together and I want them both happy. I I really do. I think I think that 18-year-old me deserved to be so happy. I think she deserves so much love. She didn't really get any of that and P's got a lot of love. I got a lot of love to give. So I'm hoping that works out and I'm sad about it. Just kidding. No crying. It's so emotional for me. I just, yeah. Let me know if you've ever felt like that. As someone who also identifies as non-binary, I feel kind of like a fraud sometimes about it, but I don't think how I dress, how I look, how I'm presenting myself is what makes me non-binary, if that makes sense. For me, it's truly just the feeling. Like I genuinely feel androgynous. I genuinely feel like I'm not a girl or a boy. I can be femme. I can look androgynous, maybe a little bit masked, but I love just fashion in general. Oh, he's readjusting. But it's just like I'm just me. To have, I guess, other representation that you don't have to look what you feel. You don't have to feel like you have to present if what you're comfortable with is what you're comfortable with. Like, I just feel comfortable being whatever, honestly. And I also hate that I haven't done a lot of art this year. Like, the art that I've made, I have only made it for other people, which is fine. I love making art for other people. I love giving away my art a lot too, so it works out, but I just like I haven't done it because I wanted to, if that makes sense. It's always because I'm making gifts and I want to make something for them. It's not like raw passion. Ouch. Ouch. Like the motivation for it is not there. Like I'm just I don't know. I haven't been back. Like I just like don't sit down anymore and just create for fun. I don't like sketch in my sketchbook. I just I don't know. I just lost it. And I want to bring it back. I truly do because I made these pet portraits for my friends. Poke less mess on these plates I got from my godparents, like when I first moved in here. And it was so awesome. They're so good. I love them so much. They're so good. And that really sparked something in me. Like I'm so good at it. I just like don't make art and I don't know why. I always blame time. I always feel like I don't have enough time. I don't have enough like energy. I just like feel kind of in a fist, in a closed fist, if that makes sense. And I feel like I also have a problem with I have a problem with not decompressing properly. I'm always just up and about. Like, I'll wake up early, I have to do my errands, my plans, my agenda, and the adulting things, and I also have to rest. But I always forget to rest because the time that I spend on my days off, I have to make sure that the house is clean, that I'm making dinner, that, you know, I'm spending time with people and mingling right. And then when I do decompress, it's a really long time. I take like hours just in my room, just decompressing. And that is something I really want to work on. and that is something I need to replace with art. Like if I'm decompressing, I should be making art then. You know what I mean? You know. But other than that, those are the things that I hate. I I'm not really enjoying the ice. Oh. So yeah, those are my 2025 hates. I hope you guys can relate to some of those things. I feel like I went on a really sentimental rant about my government name and who I am as a person, so I'm really sorry about that. But those are the only things I really hated about 2025 is like things that are more internal and more like my own journey in 2025 rather than like physical things, if that makes sense. Let's talk about something fun. 2026 is coming up in a few days. Y'all got any goals? Here's what I have planned. I want to be more present. What I mean by that is that I feel like, again, I'm so bad with like decompressing that I take up so much time that I don't see in my friends or I don't do enough like visiting with my godparents, honestly. And I really want to do that more next year. And I just like don't want to do things because I'm so crazy. So I want to be better at balancing my time and like seeing people. And I know I've been saying that, but this time I really want to like work on it. I've been trying to work on a lot of things and that's one of the big ones. My next big one is like financial, but that's not really a goal for 2026. That's just like that's been something I've been working on and I think I'm setting myself up better for 2026 than I did last year. So I'm really happy about that. Another goal is I want to create more. I want to make more videos. I want to just start posting whatever. I just want to make more art. I've been more inspired to write and I want to make more music. I've been doing a little but nothing serious. Like I just want to just go have fun with it. Like I want to take that leap and just be creative. Like I haven't been creative in so long that it feels like I'm losing my touch. And I think that's why I lose myself because I lose that creative outlet for myself and I forget how important it is for me to have that. So, guys, I'm gonna use all the vlog footage I have and make a video, so you guys better be prepared for that. I love those videos. I love the clips that I have. And I was gonna like talk over them, so I don't know if I'm gonna do that, but I love them. I can't wait for you to like share them with people. I love sharing like things like that because I like for me I love just being loud about the love that I have for other people, so that makes me really obnoxious. I also want to exercise more, but like not crazy. I'm not gonna like I don't know, I'm not gonna lift, I don't think, but I would love to like build my stamina and my endurance a bit better, especially since I'm running around with so many kids and I just want to be healthier. I think I should start building healthier habits in that way. Like exercising is just good for you in general because as I get older, it's important to take care of myself. I want to take care of myself, and this is just another way to do it. So maybe I'll go back to doing yoga. I used to do yoga a lot like last year, but I stopped. So maybe I'll start doing that. Um, then yeah. And you guys know 2026, I want to figure out how to be both both girls, both P and my government name because it's so important to me that she has that opportunity to heal. And I'm excited for you guys to be there with me and enjoy that. And I hope you guys don't think I'm such a phony for wanting to feel or wanting to go back to my government name because it's not even going back. I just want to feel like I'm both, if that makes sense. Like I just want to be neutral about it, like interchangeable. Like we're interchangeable. That's what it feels like. I feel that way about my gender identity, like being non-binary and like my name is just like I feel comfortable. I want to be comfortable. I don't really care for either. Everyone calls me different names anyways. So it's just like I want to feel comfortable with whatever is being thrown at me. And I will be comfortable because it doesn't matter what other people think and how I'm not doing it the right way, or if I don't think I'm being offensive, but if this is in any way offensive, I'm sorry, but I just crave that security. I just think she deserves a chance. And so I want to give her that chance. And so that's what I've been doing. This was kind of a long video. It was a long, oh my god, I had so many ups and downs in this video, but I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you loved it. That was my 2025 wrap. Thanks for listening to my 2025 yearly wrap up and my hopes and dreams for 2026 because I have a lot of hopes and dreams and I have a lot of big things I want for myself in 2026 and I hope I achieve them. I hope by the end of next year, um, I revisit this video and I'm someone different. I hope I can say at least like 75% of the things I've hoped for 2026 is achieved by the end of it. So thank you for coming to my podcast. Thank you for sticking by for so long. You know, we did hit 100 subscribers at some point, and I did lose 6 subscribers, so we're back at 94. We're not there at 100 anymore, but I do want to say thank you to everyone that's just like been around, and sorry that because I've been gone for so long that I lost people. Like, I'm sorry. I am. I really am sorry. That is something I am trying to work on. It's just committing better to things. I'm working on my commitment issues. And it's been getting good. I'm doing a lot better. My self-sabotaging has stopped and everything is great. I'm working through it. I'm working through my problems, but I still really appreciate every single person that helped me reach 100. And even though we lost some, that's okay. You know, you guys have that right. It's okay. We'll come back. But those who have stayed, welcome back and thanks. Thanks for staying and I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you liked it. I always forget how to end these, but love ya. See ya. Thank you for listening to episode 6. And I hope to be posting again next week. Bye. Bye. Mwah, 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 mwah.